This is a horrible view.
Then he went ahead to send me an AI generated baby. If you're moving to Abuja, keep your money. I mean, keep your money for 2 years of rent. And he was telling me that, oh, because we told him we're coming, he kept the apartment for me to come and pay for that. If he posts this apartment online, he knows how many people would pay for it immediately. And I'm like, okay, post it then.
Just like square one, back to square one.
Hi guys, hi loves. Welcome to another house hunting vlog apparently, because I was literally scammed by my agent the last time. So I ended that vlog not really concluding it or telling you guys what exactly happened, if I got an apartment or not. Apparently I did not. The first apartment that literally everybody liked, including myself, I couldn't get it because the agent literally scammed me, and here is my story. So I found the agent on Niger Property, right? NigerProperty.ng, Niger Property Center, right? So if you're looking for an apartment, I actually suggest you check Niger Property Center, because I literally always refresh that place and there are always new houses posted. Even the one I'm going to see today, I found it there. So I contacted this agent the previous night. It was literally like 9 p.m. My friend Amara literally told me to call him, and call him very early in the morning. So I did. And then we fixed the time for 10. You guys literally saw what happened. I got there and he showed me the apartments, like the apartment was available for me to rent it. So I finished checking the apartment and I'm like, okay, I like this apartment. What is the next thing to do? And he's like, we have to meet up with the house manager and she has to give me like a form to fill. Once I fill that form, then we can proceed with the payment. So just on our way out of that apartment, we literally saw the house manager. But then we had left like the apartment street. We're already on top the hill. So I'm like, okay, since we've seen the house manager, why not we go back and meet her so that we can proceed fast? Because these apartments don't last and a lot of people are looking for houses, right? So he now started trying to convince me that we shouldn't go and meet her, that he's in a hurry to go somewhere and she's going to a meeting. I'm like, how do you know she's going to a meeting? You've literally not even called her. Let's just go and meet her since she's already here and I'm ready to pay. He now started convincing me, trying to convince me that she's going for a meeting. In my head, I'm like, I even wanted to like just wait somewhere. Then when he leaves, I would go and meet her. But then in my head, I'm like, there's no point going behind his back because he's literally the agent. Next thing, he's making a fake call. Like I literally told my cousin that this guy made a fake call because I knew it was a fake call, and I'll tell you how I proved that it was a fake call very soon. He made a fake call with the, because he was the one that had to call the house manager, and he's like, "Oh, hello, ma. Yes, this lady just viewed the house and she's interested. Oh, you're going for a meeting, right? Oh, how long would the meeting take? Oh, 2 hours. I don't know if we can wait for 2 hours. Oh, please, can you send me the form on WhatsApp so I can forward it to her? Once she fills it, I'll forward it to you. Oh, with the landlord. Oh, right. In my head, I'm like, this is a fake call. Like, what do you take me for? And at this point, I've already transferred him 10K for inspection fee because that's how much you charge, even if you're viewing one house. I'm like, okay, she's going for a meeting. And I said, okay, 2 hours. I'll wait around. In 2 hours, we can proceed. He's not like, oh, don't worry. I even asked him, where can I wait around? He literally showed me somewhere to wait around. But then he's like, I should just go home, that he's not really sure. He was just trying to convince me so much. Like, he tried so hard, literally. So after so much back and forth with him, I was just tired. I'm like, okay, let me just find another agent. That's when I found another agent and went to the second location that I did not even like those ones at all. After like seeing those apartments, obviously they were horrible. They were not what I wanted. They were just below my standard. I'm like, let me call this guy and remind him. I call him and he's like, I should give him a few more minutes, that the house manager hasn't sent the form. And I'm following him back to back because I really want to pay for this apartment. I don't want it to be taken. And then he now later texts me in the night telling me that he's very sorry that somebody else has paid for it, that he wouldn't lie to me and all of that. And I'm like, you should have just told me from the beginning, even before I went there to pay this inspection fee to you, because you literally just wanted to collect 10,000 naira from me. The house was taken even before I got there, and you knew. Like, he literally knew. Then he started beating around the bush. So this is tip one. If you're coming to Abuja or anywhere at all and you're looking to like get an apartment, just be very careful with these agents because a lot of them are out here to scam you. Now, scam number two, this nigga had the audacity to text me after like a few days, just a couple of days ago. He texted me and he's like, "Oh hi, he has found an apartment for me." Because I told him that's before I realized that he scammed me. I told him that if he finds anything new, he should send to me. So he sends me this apartment, and I'm like, okay, this is not what I want. Remember the one we checked the last time? I said that standard, right, or something better. He was like, okay, no problem. That he doesn't like that his colleague just called him now and has shown him a couple of apartments in different locations. We were just calling different places. That he doesn't really have transportation to go to these places. That if I can send him transport so that he can source this apartment for me, that once I pay him the transport, he wouldn't I wouldn't have to pay inspection fee anymore. In my head, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you might go and source this apartment for me and I wouldn't like it. Like, do your job. Your job is to source apartment for me. Then I am to pay you the inspection fee to check the apartment. I told him I did not have the money to send to him. And then he's like, okay, no wahala. He didn't like respond. Then later in the evening, he sends me an apartment that I absolutely hated. And I told him, I also do not like this one. He now sent me a text. I will leave it on the screen for you guys to see. He now said, this is the thing with ladies, that we don't really understand what agents go through, that they go through a lot trying to find apartments, that they spend a lot of money on transportation trying to find apartments for us, and then at the end of the day, we don't like it. And I'm like, 2 plus 2 equals to 4, but this equation is a bit off. Like why do I have to pay you to do your job? Like, do your job and let me pay you for the inspection of something that I like. The next thing though, this guy now switched the story that his wife just gave birth to a baby girl and the wife is in the hospital, and he wants to go to the hospital but he doesn't have money to go to the hospital. That the wife gave birth to a baby girl. That if I can loan him 2,000 naira, that he's going to try to get the money back to me the next day. Then he went ahead to send me an AI generated baby. Oh my god. This guy literally takes me for a fool. Like, that made me realize that he takes me for, like, he literally saw somebody that he can just scam. Oh my god. Like, he should have just told me that his wife gave birth, right? It will make sense. He would have told me, oh, he needed money to go to hospital. Makes sense. Why did he send me an AI generated baby? Why? Oh, like looking at him, does he think I would believe him that he has this kind of beautiful child? Like, oh my god. Like, I was so confused. Like, immediately he said that, I started laughing. Like, I was literally calling my friends to tell them, calling my cousins to tell them, because it was so funny. It was so funny. And I just stopped responding to him, and then he was now calling me, and then I did not pick any of his calls. So that has been my experience with this agent. He was literally a scammer at the end of the day. He's an agent, quite alright, but he's just very desperate. And that's what these agents do. They even inflict prices in the rent, they add so much money. Like, you just have to be careful. But then I'll give you, like, when I finally find my apartment, I will give you guys like tips and all of that. But for today, I'm going to see this apartment somewhere, obviously. I can't remember the location actually. But my ride is actually outside, and I told him to give me 5 minutes so I could make this video. I already contacted the agent. I saw the apartment on Niger Property again last night. It's really nice. It's a bit pricey, above my budget. I don't know why I'm going to check it when it's above my budget. But the children of God would what? Would survive. See you. Bye.
In 500 meters, slide left onto the ramp to Namdi Azikiwe Expressway. Slide left onto the ramp to Namdi Azikiwe Expressway. In 600 meters, turn right.
Good day.
How are you?
You there?
Your followers.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's not. Apparently, we have to take keke to the location.
Eh?
We have to take keke to the location, right? So I've met the agent. Now we have to take keke. This one trying to jam us or what? Yeah, he should have just horned now or something. Sure, he should have horned. Can I be in the middle? Thank you.
Hi, YouTube. Hi, guys. Today is Wednesday, the 26th of February, and I'm going house hunting again. Shocker. I haven't gotten a house, and the last time I went house hunting was last week, Wednesday. I think it's been a week. Obviously, it's been a week. um, Here's the update because I couldn't update you guys the last time. That was because I needed to get more information from the agent on what was going on. And here's what happened. So I went to this apartment and I saw the apartment. I liked it, and I honestly wanted to pay for that apartment, or I want to pay for that apartment because it actually just ticks all my boxes. Like, it has a big window, there's a lot of lights coming in. I love the tiles there. The one in the room is white, the one in the parlor is gray. It's an open plan kitchen. It comes with a fridge, um microwave, gas. I think it also comes with AC, but I didn't see the AC when I went there. They said they were going to install it. So it's actually like a very standard apartment, and coming with all of those things just saves me the hassle of actually going to buy them, right? So I'm like, okay, I really like this apartment. What next? Can I pay for it? Like, what do I have to do next? And the agent gave me the account number. He gave me the account number. What? 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 He gave me the form, not the account number. Account number where? He gave me the form, and I was like, I was filling the form. I filled everything and I sent it to him. So apparently when you want to get an apartment, because this is the first time I'm actually filling this type of form, you fill the form, you that is getting the apartment, and then you need a guarantor. So I had to like get someone to be my guarantor. I did everything and I gave it to him. We're meant to meet with the lawyers to give it to the lawyers, but he said that I couldn't even go to the lawyers myself because they might not accept me. And then when I gave him the form and he saw my career, obviously I wrote entrepreneur and content creator, and he's like, they are not going to give me this house as a content creator. In my head, I'm like, why? And he's like, in this Abuja, they rather rent their houses to people that work in corporate. What do you mean? He said, even if I have all of the money in my bank account, they don't care about that. They just want to give their houses to people that have government jobs. And it's so unfair. And so the next thing, I had to now look for someone that had a government job. I had to call my mother to call someone here in Abuja. She had to call her friend, and he was able to help me with his details. So I literally used my mom's friend's details. So it's my mom's friend standing in for me to get the apartment because with my own name and everything and my career, they are not going to give it to me. In fact, there was one other babe that came there. She was also looking to get the apartment, and she said, "Okay, it's time for us to go and look for her what do you call the person that will actually help her rent the house, like the details of the person she'll use in renting the house." Because the last time she tried to rent a very standard apartment, so I was saying that there was this other babe that was also looking to get one unit in that apartment. And she was like, she has to go and look for somebody to fill her form for her. In fact, she said she already has somebody because she has been house hunting a lot in Abuja. Like the first time she came, she used copper as her as her occupation, and they flung her form. They literally gave her the house to somebody else in front of her because that person had a government job. So step number one, if you're coming to Abuja to get an apartment, just find somebody, like use your uncle's name or use your auntie's name, or look for your friend that has a government job, because they'll literally ask you for ID card. They want to see your office name on the ID card. It's actually so crazy. So fast forward to like now, they haven't gotten back to me, and it's just like I'm just waiting, and I don't even know if they're going to get back to me, but I'm hoping they get back to me because the agent said that the lawyer has been busy because I have submitted the form. But I'm just like, let me not put my eggs in one basket, and that's literally the only reason why I'm going apartment hunting again, because what if they don't get back to me? It's been over a week and there's been no news. But I have been getting updates from the agent. He has been keeping me updated. He even the house is actually not ready yet. They said it will be ready in 2 to 3 weeks. So maybe that's the reason why the lawyer has not reviewed the forms and all of that. But hopefully he reviews the form. Hopefully I get the house. If I don't, I'll keep checking, and that's literally what I'm doing. I'm still checking and all of that. So I feel like I'm not, because like I have a feeling within myself that I might get the apartment, and that's the only reason why I would not be showing it to you guys in this vlog. So fingers crossed we get the apartment, that particular one. Because even the ones I'm going to go and check now, I'm just going, like I'm just being delusional because I've seen the videos, and it's okay, but it doesn't beat that other one. Do you guys understand? They are okay, but it doesn't beat that particular one that I saw that I liked. So I'm just like, let me just check. I'll just like save the content of the apartment for, hopefully, for empty apartment talk. Because what's the point of putting it here if I get it and then you guys are already seeing it, right? But then if I don't get it, I'll still show you guys the apartment somehow. Like whenever I get an apartment, I'll find a way to like install the clips for you guys to see. So I'm going to meet up with an agent. She's actually a girl. She has actually been really helpful and nice. She texted me when she saw my vlog on TikTok, and she has just been sending me lots of houses. She has really been very helpful. And I'm going to meet her now. She's literally already waiting for me. So I'll take you guys through the process, and I'll keep you guys updated on whatever I decide. Okay? Ciao, ciao.
Good evening. This is lawyer. Okay. So this is
Okay.
it's 2 bedroom apartment.
This is a 2 bedroom apartment.
How much is it? Do you know how much it is?
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
I hate the apartment. I hate the house.
Why?
I hate this. I hate this so much. What is the brown?
What do you want? White?
Yeah, I like something bright.
Oh.
That's it. Like, but the clothes are actually very spacious.
Okay, yeah, it is.
But then there's not enough light coming into like there's not enough natural light coming into it, so it's dark. And then there's no wardrobe, so that's another problem. It means if I pay for the house, I have to still pay for wardrobe.
Get a wardrobe.
But the bathroom, I like this house. I like this house. But you guys cannot really see it because again it's dark. I know, I like this one. The tiles on the floor, they are no quality tiles. I don't know why they do this thing. I don't know why they do this thing. Say, oh, we're so dark. It's like it's obviously. Do you see what I'm saying?
Like lighting.
This one is bright, but this one is a smaller room.
We gotta go.
3.5.
Yeah.
The same price. Sorry, just the lighting is so good.
The lighting is good. The kitchen is good. It has nice cabinets.
Yeah, at least it comes with cabinets.
Yeah, it's nice.
You can see the kitchen, the veranda. You can do your content here. It's a good view. You guys, the view is not viewing. I think you need to turn the second view too. Damiola. Okay, don't worry.
There we go. This is a horrible view.
But you're not going outside soon.
As a matter of this place is so many
This is not
villagers.
even part of the estate. Eh? Looks like a village.
Stay low, waiting for love. Something gonna do everything with love. And that's why
Hi loves. So it's the next day. I couldn't update you guys yesterday because when I got home I had a lot of work. I literally had a lot of packages coming for my business. I also fell down in one of the apartments we checked, so I wasn't in the mood when I got back home. If you're wondering what business I do, I am a personal shopper. I literally help people clear their carts from Shein, Fashion Nova, Zara, Opoli, PLT, you name it, right? So if you're interested in shopping from any of these brands, you can reach out to me on my business page on IG at Zilly's Basket or on WhatsApp, and I'll leave the number on the screen for you guys. Right. So back to my fall. The last apartment we checked was the one I fell in. Obviously, you guys did not notice that because I didn't catch that on camera. It was just very unplanned. I literally just was trying to lean on the TV console. I will try to put a pics on the screen for you guys to see. And the TV console wasn't even fixed properly. I didn't even sit on it. I just wanted to lean and it just broke down. And I had to use my two hands to hold myself from actually falling hard on the floor. So my arms were affected. I still feel a bit of pain on this one. I had to do a lot of massaging and taking painkillers and all of that when I got home. It was really, really annoying. And immediately that happened, I'm like, this house is not for me. Let's just start going. And the agent was there saying that, we kept this particular one for you. If you're ready to pay right now, you can transfer the money. And I'm like, I'm not going to pay for an apartment that I just fell in. As a matter of fact, that was even the worst apartment that I checked. Because first of all, the road there was so bad. It was an untiled road and it was such a long drive from the road to that apartment. Secondly, the environment was just like, I was so confused. Like, that's just like an entirely different area. Like, I never knew that in this Abuja you can find that type of environment. And I'm not saying the people that live there deserve to live there or anything, but I'm just saying that with the nature of my job and what I really want for myself, I don't want to live in that kind of environment because it doesn't look safe. Even the driver that carried us there was telling us that this environment is not very safe, that the bike men can easily rob you and all of that. And the agent was literally trying to convince me, telling me that I can easily use I was like, how do I get out of this place if I'm going to be using Uber or something? That apartment will not even motivate me to go anywhere. Like, if I live there, I will literally be inside my house every other day. And I was also thinking about rainy season. Like, how do I actually walk around in this environment? Because the road is very bad and it doesn't even look like the government is working on it. And the Uber driver was telling me, sorry, not the Uber driver, the agent was literally telling me that I shouldn't worry, that he has an Uber driver that he can give to me. Because I went with two other agents, and I'll explain that before this video ends. I went with two other agents that now had to link me to another agent. So this other agent was the main one that has this house. And he's telling me how he's going to give me a Bolt driver's number that can come and be picking me up when I want to go out. Because the estate name wasn't on the map. We tried to use it, we couldn't find it. And I'm like, the other agent now asked him, what if the bus driver is far away? He's like, he would call his colleagues around here. And I'm like, do you really take me for a fool? Or was like, what is going on here? And he was telling me that, oh, because we told him we're coming, he kept the apartment for me to come and pay for that. If he posts this apartment online, he knows how many people would pay for it immediately. And I'm like, okay, post it then. Because this same apartment, I have literally seen it on like 10 different agent stories. 10. And it now makes sense why nobody has actually taken it, because the environment is just like a no, 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 no. But anyways, I have a couple of things I want to speak to you guys in this video. If you're coming to Abuja and you're looking to house hunt, I would say all of these things that I feel like you should take into consideration before you actually start your house hunting journey. I wrote everything on my iPad, so I'm going to get my iPad, then come back, and then we will start. Okay? Okay, yeah. The very first thing you should consider when checking for an apartment, especially if you're checking for an apartment in Abuja, is to find a good agent that would help you find a good apartment. So when I started my house hunting journey, I didn't expect it to be this hectic. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I did not think it was going to be this bad. So what I did was I went on TikTok and I was looking for agents that post about apartments in Abuja. I was just looking for like new apartments, and I found a lot of agents that post on TikTok. That was step one. So I found agents that posted the kind of apartment I really liked. Even though I knew they were taken, I contacted them and I showed them those videos of the apartment I really liked. Most of them were honest enough to tell me that this apartment is no longer available, but we can find you something similar. So some of these agents actually send me pictures and videos of the apartment they have. I also have some agents that have a group chat where they just post like different apartments in different locations with their prices and all of that. So that's step one. You need to find very good agents. Now, before you go out to do your house hunting, whatever, before you actually go out to see an apartment, you should ask the agent for videos and pictures. Now, all of the houses I saw yesterday, I actually demanded for the videos. And honestly, the only one I liked was actually the last one. I didn't really understand the location before I went there, but I just liked how it looked, because I really want a big window in front, because I want to like have like a content space. So I like somewhere where a lot of natural light is coming in. So that was why I went to check that particular one. Now, the other two I also checked. I just checked them because I wanted to have like multiple options. Like, you never know, right? So that's one thing. So another way I got my agent is from Niger Property Center. There are some agents that are good, but then they don't really like posting on TikTok. Like the agent that I mentioned that I found this house that I liked, that they've not gotten back to me and all of that. I found him on Niger Property Center. He has a lot of houses that I haven't even seen anywhere else, but then he doesn't post on TikTok. So Niger Property Center is also a good way. Now, the third option was asking my friends that had gotten apartments here in Abuja for their agents' numbers. So this helps me like have different options with different agents in different locations. Now, one thing I also noticed is that these agents have like specific areas that they focus on. So you can see an agent that is focused on Apo resettlements or Lugbe or Jabi or Utako or wherever you get. So I have different agents that focus on all of these locations. So that's one. Tip number two is location. So when you found the agent, you have to find the location that you want to live in. Now, in Abuja, they have like, I saw this post on TikTok. I will probably try to insert a photo on the screen. They have the first class location, the economy, the business class, the economy location, and all of that. Now, first class locations obviously are areas like Maitema, Asukorok, Wuse, all of those. Those locations are like central areas. Like most this other Maitema, Asukoros is either like politicians live there, or there are lots of commercial properties around there where you go to like banks. So those areas like are very expensive because you are like the central area, literally like the city of Abuja. So if you want to live in first class, you should be considering Maitema, Asukorok, Wuse, and all of that. Now they have the business class, which is like areas like Lokogoma, Life Camp, Idu, Apo Resettlement. I'll just put the screenshots for you guys. I can't really mention all of them right now. Now, these areas are like residential areas. A lot of people take apartments these areas because they're not they are like 30 minutes drive from the town, 20 minutes from 15 and all of that. So you can easily get to the town. And a lot of people live in these areas and you can find nice houses. Now the prices in this side are not the most affordable, but they are better than the ones in Maitema. Like for example, you can see an apartment in Maitema, like a one bedroom or a two bedroom apartment in Maitema for like 12 million naira. You can see a better one bedroom or two bedroom apartment in Lokogoma for like 4 million naira. Let's say two bedroom, 4 million, depending on the standard and all of that. You can even see a one bedroom for 3.5 million, 3 million in like Lokogoma, Apo Resettlement, Life Camp, Idu, those business class areas. Now we have the economy. We have the economy areas. These ones are like um Kubwa, Lube, Nyanya. Sorry, I don't really know the sides, but I know like Kuba, Lugbe, all those sides, they're like very far inside, and their rent is on the affordable side, but they're just very far away, like literally very far away. For example, where I live right now, if I want to send like delivery for my customers to Kubwa, it's so expensive, about 4,500. So imagine sending delivery within Abuja for 4,500 naira, and you can send delivery out of Abuja for 4,500 naira if you're using like pack. So it doesn't really make any sense. It's just very far. I'm also considering all of these things while trying to get this apartment because I don't want to live very far away. I'm also considering the road, how the dispatch rider can easily come to my house because of the nature of my business. I have to send out packages from my customers. I can't go and live in the jungle. If I live in the jungle, it would be very hard for me to receive my packages and also send out my packages, right? So point number two or tip number two is to figure out what location you want to live in depending on your budget. Okay. Point number three, after you figured out, you found an agent, you figured out the location you want to live in, you also have to keep a particular budget for transportation, especially if you're looking to search for multiple houses on the same day. Most of these agents don't have cars. You can be lucky to find like an agent that has a car, but I was very unfortunate that even the agent that had a car, the first time I went house hunting, he still charged me for fuel for his car. And when I told my friend about it, she was like, I shouldn't have paid him that money because he's literally doing his job. So it's very important that you find and you keep like a particular budget for transportation. And if you find an agent that has a car, please don't fall for them. Like don't pay them too much money for transportation. You can try to bargain the inspection fee. That's what I have noticed. I did not bargain the first day I went, but the second one, because I was checking multiple houses and I was dealing with different agents, I had to pay different agents three times. So the other agent that actually took me there tried to beat down the prices for me. If not, I'll have been paying over because one house is like 10K. Literally, he will tell you to check one house with one agent is 10K. So if you can price down, you can actually get like a better a better offer, right? So transportation is very important because yesterday I used Uber and he took me around, and at the end of everything, he's like, I should pay him 30K. And I have to still pay the agents. And I'm like, I can't pay you 30K because it's not even what, like the distance apart is not even worth 30K. And I even, like we spoke about it before we started the trip. He told me that waiting was not really a problem for him and all of that. So him not charging me 30K at the end of the trip was just like hilarious. But I was able to like beat it down, but I didn't really beat it down so good. And after I paid the agent, I actually spent a lot of money yesterday on transportation and paying of agents, and it made me really angry. And I said I was going to make these points very clear that you need to have a budget for your transportation. Better still, you can get to the first location, stop, then after viewing the apartment, you can book another Uber to the next one. I think that's cheaper because having the Uber driver wait for you, he will try to like calculate his time, all of that, and it will cost you more money. Now, moving forward, we're going to talk about agency fee and agent wahala, because these agents actually have a lot of wahala, right? Now let me explain my situation or my situation of yesterday to you guys because it's not always like this. This company that I used yesterday, they reached out to me on Instagram. Their Instagram is sweethome.ng. They were actually really helpful, and that's why I considered using them. They sent me videos, they were following it up, they were always sending me videos, trying to work with my budget and all of that. Now, what I did not know was that these houses that they were sending to me were not like directly under them. And I think it's something that's really normal. It's something that's actually really normal with agents. They are very connected. Like I said before, this other house that I found earlier or we went to, I'd seen it on different agent stories. So these agents are actually like connected. Some of them are linked to another one. So when I met up with them, they had to contact the actual agents that were the owners of these houses to now come and open the house for us to inspect. So this is one thing you have to note, that most of these agents are connected and you have to deal with multiple agents on the same day. So that was what happened. What I mean by agents wahala is most of these agents will try to like convince you to pay for an apartment that they clearly can see that this apartment is not good for you. They will not even pay for that particular apartment if it were them, but they'll try to convince you to pay for it just because they want money from you and all of that. So my point is, don't fall for their manipulations. Go with your gut and go with what you want. If you've already set a certain standard for yourself, don't settle because of what the agent is trying to tell you and all of that. Also, finding a good agent is very important. And these sweet homes people, I would recommend them to you guys because, first of all, they reached out to me after they saw my video on TikTok and they tried to send me as many videos as possible, and they tried so much to work with my budget and also the locations that I told them. However, I realized that they had not posted anything on their page. So I asked her why they had zero videos on their page, and she said they just started off. So I'm thinking maybe because they are new, their services are really good. But then I think the service they provided me, I really liked it, and that's why I'm recommending it to you guys. So if you're in Abuja for the first time, you could use them. They will source out these houses for you people, or they'll source out these houses for you, and then you just go and inspect them. The only thing I did not like was the fact that the houses were not directly under them, and they had to use, like, we had to wait for other agents to come. Then these other agents were now trying to convince me. I don't really like it. But then apart from that, I really liked their service and all of that. What else? I think I'm actually down to the last tip. The last thing I wanted to mention is house rent in Abuja is not very affordable, especially when you're coming from states where rent is very affordable and then you come to Abuja. I think Abuja and Lagos have, like, I don't know which one is more expensive. I think they are competing at this point because house rent here is not affordable at all. And if you're looking for the most affordable houses, then you have to be looking at the economy areas of Abuja. Anyways, guys, I'm actually so tired of this entire experience. However, I'm still very hopeful that maybe things might change over time, and I believe strongly within myself that I'm going to get something that I really like, and I won't settle until I find something that I really liked. However, even though I don't have a lot of time, because I really wanted to get an apartment this month, and today's already like the 27th of February, so the month is literally over. So I'm looking at least March, and March is my birthday, and I really want to get an apartment before my birthday. So the next time I come here, fingers crossed, we are going to be doing an empty apartment tour because I don't think I'm going to be vlogging another house hunting experience because first of all, it's very chaotic. Secondly, I think you guys are even bored of it at this point. So am I. So hopefully, fingers crossed, by the grace of God, I believe that God will actually take me to the apartment of my dreams and He'll take me somewhere that He wants for me. I believe that all of these things are just like, it's just part of my journey. Obviously, I cannot just wake up one day and find an apartment. That's what I believe within myself because things always come to me easily. Like anything I want comes to me easily. And this apartment, I just feel like if I found it so easily, or even if I found an apartment on my first week of house hunting, I would probably be like, oh, I want more options and all of that. So thankfully, I haven't really found anything that I like, except the very first apartment from the other vlog. I considered it, but that apartment actually had a lot of windows that I did not like. The room was very small, and then it had three windows, and I'm wondering, am I supposed to put curtains in three different sections of my room? And they were not placed in the same, what do they call it, in the same corner. One was here, another one was here, another one was here, and it just did not make any sense to me. So even if I have considered or being like, oh, maybe I should have taken that one, or maybe I should have gotten that one, I've also thought within myself, what would I have done with those three windows? And the only reason why I'm even thinking about that apartment is because I haven't even found anything else that beats that one, except this other one that I'm trying to get, that the agents or the owners are still very, I don't know, difficult. Like, because I don't even know what is going on. However, I am just grateful for this experience. I've learned a lot from this experience, and I can't wait to actually find my apartment, and I can't wait to share my new apartment with you guys in the future.
You guys, so I'm editing the vlog now, right? And the agents for the house, I told you guys that I'm really hoping that they get back to me, calls me, and then he's telling me that the lawyer just called, and the apartment that I wanted, like the room I picked, because it was like it's like it's like a block of 8 flats is taken, and I should go with the other side that has no balcony. And my problem is not even because of the balcony. My problem is I was the third person that went to the house. Like I went the next day, immediately they posted the house. I was so on time. And I just knew they were going to play politics with this thing. And I've just been like waiting patiently. And it's so annoying because like today's like the 3rd of March. I've been on this thing for more than 2 weeks, if not three. And it's just like it's just so annoying because I can't take the other side of the apartment. Like the other side of the apartment is literally so dark. Like what was the point? The only reason why I wanted this apartment was because it had a big window. So if you're coming to tell me that the side I want to take, what did he say? That someone else has already paid for it, and then if I will take the other side, which is very dark, like nobody wants that side, then there's just no point. And I'm just so tired of, like, I'm so tired. Tired.
Hi vlog. I really thought I had ended this vlog the last time you guys saw me crying, but apparently I haven't. I went house hunting today, and I really needed to say this thing before ending this vlog officially. However, today is Wednesday and is Ash Wednesday, obviously. If you're a Catholic, you already know, but if not, Ash Wednesday is the start of Lent in the Catholic Church. So this entire, we are preparing for like the actual what? We're actually preparing for Easter. So this is like our Lenten period, and within this period, we are meant to stay very holy, no lies, no sin, no drinking, no anything. Just be very, very holy and conscious. Not like conscious, sha, but just shall be. Shall keep yourself very holy. Like that's what is expected in the Catholic Church during this period. And during this period, you're supposed to be nice, give more to the less privileged. Just shall do nice things, like things that you normally not do on a normal day. You are advised to do that during this period. Okay. Anyways, I went house hunting today. Did not vlog that because I'm actually just done with recording houses. Like I'm just done. But the main reason why I'm here is to let you guys know that if you're moving to Abuja and you want to get a nice apartment, keep your money. And I'm not even talking about like 1 year rent. I mean, keep your money for 2 years of rent. These people are actually crazy. Like they're killing me. You will see an apartment that you like, you want to pay for it, and they're telling you you have to pay for 2 years. What if I end up not liking that apartment after 1 year? Like make it make sense. And I'm just tired. We literally still don't have an apartment. It is my birthday month. And I'm just like, oh, I really wanted an apartment before my birthday. And today is already like the 5th, right? And I still don't have an apartment. And my birthday is in 20 days. What are the odds that I will get an apartment in 20 days? Really one way to find out. But at this point, I'm no longer bothered. I'm not even going to cry. I'm just like, I'm very chill. What is meant for me will come to me easily. I'm not going to force it. Even this apartment that I checked, I don't know if they're going to give it to me. They said it's going to be ready in 2 weeks because it's not completely ready. I'm just going to be chill and just wait, and then just enjoy my birthday month in peace and just keep praying to God and all of that. So that's the update. And this hair, I needs to go. This hair needs to go at this point because I'm sure this hair is crying. Like, take me off, take me off. I will. I'm going to actually take off this hair for, obviously, because my birthday is soon. I would do something else. And yeah, stay tuned. I think after this vlog might be my birthday vlog. Who knows? Because if I don't get an apartment, there would be no empty apartment store, and I'll just like vlog my birthday or something. It's literally so sad. I think getting an apartment in Abuja is the hardest thing ever. Like, I don't think getting an apartment anywhere else is as hard as getting an apartment in Abuja. Because I was actually asking the agents, like, why do they require 2 years of rent? And they are saying that most people do not renew their rent after 1 year, or do not want to renew their rent after 1 year. In my head, I'm like, if I am in your house and I cannot renew my rent after 1 year, you can just send me packing. It's literally that easy. Because there are people looking for apartments every single day. You can even make the rent higher for the next person. But I guess it is what it is, and me, what is meant for me will come to me easily, and God's time is always the best. I don't have the energy anymore. So I'll see you guys when I see you. Ciao, ciao. Bye.
Make a call, make a call, make a call,